everybody, welcome back to my platform, and those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. I hope that all of you are having a good day. Okay, so please like this video. It's imperative that you guys like the video, all right? Imperative, very important. Okay, and make sure that you're subscribed to the platform. All right, we're calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. We're asking that the Most High God, the Holy Spirit, come be with us now, including Jesus Christ, the Ascended Masters, and our spiritual team of highest light and residents. And I would like to ask that they specifically continue to guide us and help us while we are on our spiritual journey. Please continue to rapture and ascend us through the ascension process and activate our Kundalini. And I'm also asking that the Most High God and the Holy Spirit continue to cover us and bless us so that we can prosper. Calling upon the archangels and asking that they please block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my subscribers, and I pray for all of my collective. So now as I call upon your personal favor, Most High God, please continue to bless me and prosper this platform so that I can be here to give messages in the future. It's imperative that you guys like the video, so please like the video. Okay. So I got my magic die out, my green onyx dice here. And I am feeling like what I'm going to do today as I pull the cards, it's going to be a little bit different. Just in the fact that I'm going to roll the dice, and then depending on, what the number is, we're going to look at the angel number associated. All right. So by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes copywriting, gatekeeping, and shadow banning of my content. Everything said on this platform is copyrighted by God and the Holy Spirit, so don't steal messages from them. All right. Did that make it in, or did that fall on the ground? That must have fallen. Yes, it did. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh. I got it. Okay. So let's get the likes up, everybody. We're going to start with the What's the Tea Oracle and just see what's the tea, I guess. Do our first roll here. We have 6. We're going to pull 6 cards to start. So give this a good shuffle. Also, if you have personal questions, I have my Cash App link and my PayPal link in the chat. You can send me $20 USD. And once I've confirmed your payment, then I will pause the collective reading and I will pull a different deck, use a different deck to pull cards on your personal question, okay? So that's the way that I am doing personal readings right now. So God is delivering you from somebody. as we speak, literally. Let's get the likes up. We got 7 people watching and 5 likes on the video. God is delivering you from the enemy. We have scarcity tactics. First card. We're going to pull 6, remember? So the energy of the number 6 is all about material possessions. It's about like feng shui, balance, bringing in a balance between material and physical. Child services. Somebody is, I'm not laughing at this. I'm just saying that somebody that is using scarcity tactics on you is also trying to call child services on your kids. These people are the ones that are at risk for having their children taken. And you are moving on. Thank you. Next. You've moved on from this person. Well, or you're in the process of moving on, possibly because they're destructive. This person is a broke ass. No wonder. If they're using scarcity tactics on you, they obviously don't have money. Thank you so much, Fashionista. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This person is somebody that's talking shit on you. Surprise, surprise. And it's a karmic friend. So you have a karmic friend. I just heard the name Jamie. I also heard the name Jessica, Erin, Erica, Molly, Holly. This person is also a happiness hater. So, okay. So you're moving on from this person that is broke, that is talking shit about you, that is a karmic friend, and that is a happiness hater. 6 again. So 6, 6. If we get 3 6s, we'll know what's going on here. So basically, you're moving on, you're being free, you're letting go, and all that good stuff. These people, they're not letting go. They want to see somebody's children taken from them. God is literally delivering you from these scarcity tactics, from this mind control, from MK Ultra, and from whatever other nonsense. And if you have been a part of MK Ultra or any reptilian agenda or any mind control agenda, I am so sorry for you. My heart goes out to you, and I'm praying for you that you make a full recovery. Okay. Nobody deserves to be ritualistically abused. And not even these people that are doing this dumb shit. Like, they don't even deserve it. But the thing is that these Luciferian people that work for the government, that's what they want to do. That's their agenda. So we're going to do 6 more cards. This person is into you. You're moving on. Like, either way, you're moving on from them. Okay. They feel like they're into you. That you have great chemistry, good vibes. This is a wolf in sheep's clothing that you're dealing with, not a friend. This person could be talking to your friends, literally. They could be a friend that's trying to reach out to your other friends to get people to drop you. This is the type of person that, like, if they found out where you were working, they would like call your work and complain on you. That's why they're not a true friend. They're a happiness hater. They're trying to get some piece of your evidence so that they can do some witchcraft on you. This person's been trying to send the energy of police at you, the energy of poverty. This person that ain't shit, that God does not care for. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're dealing with somebody that is very toxic. They've got a lot of bad karma from the things that they've been doing to others. They might want to be mindful. They're also a groupie. Okay, we're going to get one more card. Yeah, they're a groupie. They want to go, like, this person, you could be traveling at this time. You don't have to be, but you could be getting to travel. This person has got a real big issue with you being able to move around freely and them being bound to some type of child support, some type of kid, some type of and again, anybody that has children should not be looking at their children like they're a burden, but whatever. This person won't take care of their own kids. So how they're trying to say that you're a bad parent is beyond me, because you guys are not bad people. 4. The energy of 4 is the energy of protection. It's also the energy of stability. It's the energy of a foundation, and it's the energy of things coming together. It's also the energy of the 4 directions. So this person could have tried to scatter your energy so that it would go like away from you. I don't know what type of chaos magic spell that is, but it is a chaos spell. So this person is trying to get some type of physical evidence so that they can do something to you legally. You could be getting ready to travel, or you could just be moving on. This is the type of person that wants to marry for money. Again, this person could be wanting to come in as a friend. They're not a friend. They're somebody that only wants you because of what you can provide. And you're not going to provide for them, because why would you do that? This is somebody that seriously just wants you to give to them, and they don't want to give anything else. Welcome in, Ramya. I hope you're having a good day, you guys. So yeah, beware of a gold digger friend that is trying to keep you away from a boss daddy because they want a connection. This person could be dealing with a sexual infection or disease that they're not telling anybody about. Again, I'm not trying to be rude, but I wouldn't want to have a friend that had an STD. I just think that that's kind of gross. I wouldn't want them sitting on my toilet seat. I would be afraid to catch it just by being around them. And whether they have a demon or an infection, a rash, whatever this is, and I'm not trying to be rude to people that do have that going on. That's very unfortunate. This person needs to stop focusing on destroying you, and they need to focus on repairing their own body. But they're too stuck in their pride and their ego to let go of your energy. And this is why God is ripping your energy out of the clutches of this person that's in scarcity. They also are very much like, they want you to think that they're for you, but they're literally a threat. Intimidating, threatened, bothered. They're threatened by your presence, and they feel like you are taking something about you. Getting everything that you want bothers this person. It truly disturbs their spirit. For me, if I had a friend, I would like literally be happy to see them happy and healthy and well. Like, I have a friend that I don't talk to all the time, and it's just because, I don't want to bring my issues into anybody else's life, and I don't want to burden anybody. And so if I pull away from being somebody's friend, it's either because I know that they're working against me, or because I don't want my, mental health or anything like that to bother them. I don't want to be a bother to people. You're not dealing with somebody that actually cares about other people. You're dealing with somebody that is completely broke. They're broken. They're threatened by you. They're intimidated by your presence, and they don't want to see you succeed. And they don't want you traveling. This person doesn't want you to be able to get away. It's like crazy. 3. So the energy of 3 is about mastery. It's also about coming into your power. It's the ascended master number. And you can look at the number 3 as being a good omen anytime you see it. The number 3 and the number 7, really good omens. When you see 333, that is a very good indication that the ascended masters are attempting to communicate with you, or you're coming into your own ascension energy. Okay. The energy of 3 is also a holy trinity, which makes it a very sacred and holy number. So we got no facts. This person never has the facts about you, obviously, because you don't tell this person anything. I think you've picked up that this person's a little bit of a slimy snake. So they're always making shit up about you because they don't know what the truth is. They lie, basically. And, you don't need somebody in your life that lies to themselves, lies to other people, lies about everything. That's just kind of ridiculous. So uncalled for. So this person is seeing that you can just get up and travel whenever you want, that you can go wherever you want, that you can make a retreat whenever you want. You don't have to stay in whatever area this is. This person's ridiculous. They're trying to block you from being able to go on vacation, from being able to have any type of fun or any type of happiness because they're not happy. Again, whose fucking fault is that? It's not your fault. This is somebody that wants to force things on you. I used to have a friend that was always trying to force narcotics on me, and it was just like, give it the fuck up already. I don't want that shit. And thank God I was able to move away from that person. So 1, 2, one more. This person wants to use force to get there, and they want to threaten you. So again, this person's going to try to blackmail you for something. They're going to come in kissing your ass, and then all of a sudden, you're going to be in the energy of blackmail, having to deal with them. And this person thinks that they have something on you from your past that they can use against you. No, they don't. I think you've pretty much admitted to anything that you have done that's wrong. And like, again, you guys could have done bad things in the past, and I would not judge you for that. And nobody is perfect. I don't claim to be perfect, and I don't think that anybody else is perfect either. We're all trying to become better versions of ourselves, but we're not perfect. Like, we're all having a human experience, even though we're spiritual beings. Like, and so this person, they don't look at it that way. They look at it as like, you have a supernatural power that they don't have. Now, the energy of 2 is the energy of building. It's taking steps. It's moving in a new direction. It also is the energy of having 2 different options. So like literally you could go left or you could go right. This person knows that they're played out. They know that. That's why they're coming in to kiss your ass, because they know that they're played out. They also see you hustling, making it rain, working on, like, this person sees you focused on money and getting money, and it's making them feel very emotionally unstable. This person feels like you going up in a tax bracket, or you getting a level up from God, or you even getting more abilities is not fair. And they're trying to complain to God about that. Again, it is absolutely fair. You guys are the ones that are doing. Thank you so much, Fashiony. So you guys are the ones that are doing the work. Let's get the likes up. For the algorithm to pick up the video, YouTube has basically said that there has to be 30 likes on the video. So we should be getting at least 30 likes. I haven't reported this platform yet to YouTube, which means they're still fucking with this platform. But once I do make that report, I'm sure the numbers are going to change, because that's what happened on my other platform when I reported it. They looked at it, and now the things are starting to get more on track. And they must have reprimanded the person that was messing with me. 4 again. So stability. So seeing 2 4s. 4 is the energy of protection. It's also the energy of the archangels, the 4 archangels. Love on the brain. This person, in their twisted, demented mind, they really believe that they love you. This person feels like they love you, but they're really here to destroy you. Their jealousy and envy could never allow them to actually care for you in a legitimate way. This person could be losing their vehicle, or they could be getting it repossessed, or they could be trying to hide their vehicle from getting it repossessed. Now, if you have somebody come in and say, hey, I can't pay my car note, that's how you're going to know who this person is. They want to borrow money from you. They want, anytime they get ready, they want you to be lending them money. Like, what the fuck? You have bills to pay yourself. Why would you lend this person money? You know what I mean? When you have your own bills to pay, you cannot fulfill somebody else's desires when you need to fulfill things for yourself. Okay. And this person, literally, they want you to just give them a vehicle. This person's like, I'm going to do witchcraft on them so that they just give me something. You're not going to be giving anything to this person. In fact, you're going to be using your vehicle to go travel and to go see the world, while this person did not take care of their car payment. They didn't take care of their responsibilities. And so them being carless, having car issues, their car breaking down, that is on them. This person could have gotten a brand new car, and God has shut the shit down, literally, because they kept trying to mess with your vehicle. This person is completely bankrupt. Like I was saying, they're completely freaking broke. They've got past due bills. They haven't paid their car note, and they want you to be the responsible person for them. That's not your job to do. I would never ask a friend for money. Like, I had to do that one time, and that friend hounded me to death, even though I paid them back within the amount of time that I said that I would pay them back. They still were like hounding me to death over it. And so it was like, it's just better. I should, because I used it to get my ex-husband out of jail. I should have left his losing ass the fuck in there and not borrowed money from my friend to help him years ago. Like, literally, if I could go back now, I would have left his ass in jail and never helped him out. He deserved to be in jail. Literally, irresponsible ass motherfucker. So, like, literally, because for me, knowing that that person really needed that money, even though they weren't going to spend that money that I borrowed, they still needed that money. You know, they didn't have a whole lot to spare. I respected that the fact that they did help me. And so I made sure that I paid them back in 2 weeks when I got paid. I made sure that I paid them back, even if it put me in a deficit. You know what I mean? So, like, literally, but after having that experience, how it disturbed my friends' stability and made them feel insecure or whatever about thinking that I was not going to pay them back. I don't know why she thought that, but like, literally, I will never borrow money from another person again. Like, literally. I've just learned. So, wow. Only wanted one card, but two came flying out. Let's see what this one is. This person could be crying over you because they know that they lost a real one. So also, this person's stuck in their head. That's why they're crying over you. They're overstressed, overanalyzing the situation. It's not complicated. This person is broke. You are not. Now, if you want to lend your friend money because you see them struggling and you have the extra to do so, but don't do it if it's going to put you in a deficit. If it's going to put you in a bad state, don't do it. You know what I mean? The number 3 again, mastery number. So, like, literally, if it's gonna put you in loss, don't do it. Because a lot of the times when people borrow money, like, I never felt this way about my friend, but a lot of the times when people will borrow money, I did have somebody that borrowed money from me and my person a long time ago to pay their rent, and we had it to lend. So, you know, we weren't tripping, but it turned when they had to pay the money back, they got super pissed off. And they ended up not paying, missing payments and stuff like that. And it's not that we were hurting for the money. It was just we were a little offended. But, like, literally, when you lend a friend money, it seems to me like they will become resentful of you for having the money to lend to them, which is crazy. You're dealing with somebody that wants to impersonate you anyways. This person is waiting for you to fall out of, like, the public eye or out of being the center of focus so that they can step up and be a better version of you than you. Like, we already had a Michael Jackson. We don't need The Weeknd. I think The Weeknd is an impersonator of Michael Jackson. We don't need another Michael Jackson. We already had one. If God wanted 2 of them, God would have created 2 of them to exist. You know what I'm saying? So, again, you're dealing with somebody that doesn't know who they are. They're having an identity crisis and they're looking to you for every answer. And it's not your job to fulfill these people's desires, like, whatever they are. You're dealing with somebody who's an impersonator, a drama starter. This person drinks a lot of wine. And maybe they don't tell you that they drink because you don't drink. This person is the type of person that'll be like, you go to a restaurant, you order something to eat. Oh, I'll just have what she's having. Like, they have no mind of their own. Make sure you guys like the video, you guys. We got 6 people watching and 5 likes. So you are dealing with somebody that will start drama the second that they get ready to. Let's just say that. Yeah. This is somebody that, you know, is a very karmic, dangerously toxic, unhealthy, possessive individual. Now, they could be actually obsessed with you and not saying that they're obsessed with you, which is crazy to me. I feel like this person's keeping a secret that they don't want you to know about. 5. The energy of the number 5 is about drastic change. It's about having influence over things, change, gaining dominion, and it's also about moving forward, basically. This person that we're talking about, like I said, they drink a lot of wine. They're always partying. You can't really take them serious because they don't take themselves serious. This person needs to stop drinking and driving. I gave that warning out yesterday. You could literally be moving. This person is trying to stop you from being able to move away from them because they feel like they won't be able to like hound you to death, like literally if you move away from them. I would definitely move away from this person as soon as you can. If they know where you live. This is another reason I'm so thankful I was able to move out of the state that I was in. Moves in silence. Yeah, continue to move in silence. When you move in silence, the enemy, aka your friend, this person that's pretending to be a friend, they don't know what to do because you're moving in silence. Because like literally, if this person knew what your next move was, they would go block it. So, or they would attempt to. I'm not going to say that they'd be successful in it. But this person wants to do what you do for a side hustle. Maybe they see you doing cards, what I'm doing. Maybe they see you healing people. Maybe they see you posting light codes. Whatever this is, like this person wants to stop you from creating a new fashion line. They want to be a part of whatever it is you're working on, even though they have nothing to offer. And that's how you'll know that this is not somebody for you. They have nothing to offer you. An offer. What did I say? They're going to come in with some bullshit offer of love that you don't want. Literally, they have nothing to offer you. Like, they want to bring an offer to you, but they don't have anything to offer. So that's kind of weird to me. This person's been bullying you online. This is not a friend. Yeah, that was 5. This person is not a friend. Anybody that is bullying you online, that is not cool. This person could be stalking you online as well. That's insane. 2, taking more steps. This person could also be facing some type of legal issue or hardship right now. They're definitely haunted. They're being haunted because they've been trying to bully you and harass you online. They should not have done that. That was extremely stupid. They're having memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. Literally all because they can't throw and project their energy onto you. They don't know where you are. You've traveled, you're moving, you're hustling, you're moving on and saying thank you next. You're open to receiving actual abundance from the universe, and this person is in scarcity. They're holding a grudge against you. They're never going to tell you why they're so vindictive. They're just literally holding a grudge because in their mind, you should be in the same boat that they're in, but you're not because you have God in your life and this person does not. The number 5 again. This person doesn't have anything in their life that's worth even saving. You're basically dodging a bullet by not interacting with this person. And I'm so proud of you because in the past, you would have like allowed this person into your home. You would have allowed them into your life. Now you're putting yourself first. And I'm so proud of you. This person is a type of person that will tell you to stop loving yourself so that you can put them first. Like they should be the first priority in your life. No, for you to continue on being able to be the lender, not the borrower, you need to put yourself first. And this person's always going to the bar. They're spending too much money drinking and buying shots for people and stupid shit like this. And I'm not saying that going to the bar is stupid. Anybody that wants to go out and party, if you have the money to do it, go ahead. But if you're broke, you're losing your vehicle, you're drinking and driving, you're being irresponsible, Don't do that. This person wants to fake flex in your face. They want to act like they've got money when they don't. This person, like, literally. What did I say about you dodging bullets? You have dodged a bullet. You're blocking, by you blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, you're protected from haters. A dirty offer. Yes, this person wants to give you a dirty offer. That's all they have to give, though. Let's get the likes up, you guys. That's all they have to give is a dirty offer, because they're holding on to a grudge, which means they're holding on to a cord to your energy, thinking that they can continue to pull from it because their grudge, in their mind, it gives them the authority to take from you whenever they get ready. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's get 2 more. You're over here unbothered by their choices and their actions and their words, as you should be. Relaxing, chilling, just doing you. You know what I mean? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This person's just very clout hungry. You know, they say anything, does anything, makes shit up, is dramatic, which we already saw drama starter. So again, they could be telling you like false news, like that so-and-so did this to them. No, they didn't. That's why you can't trust with anything that comes out of this person's mouth. They're ultimately here to steal from you and to copycat you. And if they can't steal from you and copycat you and impersonate you, then they feel like you should not be successful at all. That's why you have to move in silence on this person. 2 again. You're too busy winning. Let's get the likes up, you guys. We got 8 people watching, 5 likes on the video. We need to get the likes up, okay? Yeah, oh heck no. You're too busy winning, straight up. Let's get the likes up. Come on, you guys, come on. This is the same shit, different day with these likes, with these people, literally. You're dealing with the same shit, just on a different day. This person has been trying to stop you for quite some time. I can definitely say that they've been playing around in your energy for years. Thank you, Fashionista. Let's get the likes up, you guys. Come on. This person's been playing around in your energy for freaking years. For more protection coming in. So yeah, literally, you have built a solid foundation for yourself. This person is very envious of that. They see your solid foundation as something that's too stable, and they want to destroy it. That's why they're going to come in on some retarded shit, and they're going to literally try to block you. They're a spiritual hater. This person, if you could see when you talk about your successes, what this person's face looks like, you would be like, oh my God, no. Oh my God, no, they hate me. Hates on your spirituality, light, and your magic power. This person, what I say about them, cock blocking. That's all they want to do is cock block you. From anything, from getting new opportunities. This person wants to be the one that's in your energy to receive your blessings, when this person is literally being hexed and cursed by the Most High. What they have sent out and hexing and cursing you is being sent back to them. Like, this is not a victory for this person. Just know that. And know that God loves you. This person wants you to give them money. I'm not kidding. They're going to try to block other people from giving you money, and this person is going to be poor. They're already poor. Them trying to block other people from giving you money is wrong. If these people want to survive themselves, they better remove these blockages that they tried to put into your life just recently. This stalker, somebody that you have that's watching you, stalking, watching, and is obsessed. They want to get a closer look up. They're trying to use a magnifying glass to like fine comb through your life so that they can get some type of, they're trying to find something so that they can take you to court and sue you over your own creative ideas. Like, these people are ignorant as all hell. This is literally like the example I will say is like I have written the crystal descriptions for every crystal in the Crystal Ray, which was the store we used to own. We sold it. Okay. Literally. We have a book that's like being published right now that has every single description of every crystal written by me and another psychic, which we work together. Okay. This is like somebody coming in and trying to say that they wrote the shit that I've already written, that we had that store for 15 years. Literally, like, there is so much beyond evidence saying that we have written that. This person is trying to use witchcraft and they're trying to get a closer look so that they can take credit for something that you've already created. And they're not going to be able to take credit for the shit that they didn't do. And people intuitively know that this person did not write those definitions. They know that this person doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about, and that this person really can't help them other than maybe find a crystal that they desire. Other than that, this person can't help them with their abilities, right? But you're dealing with somebody that wants to come in and take credit for everything that you've ever done. And where in the fuck they have the audacity to do that? Where are they getting this from? The devil, maybe? 3, literally. Like, that's just an example that I can think of. Somebody wanting to take you to court over your own work when you can clearly, like, I could pull up literally the Crystal Ray on Facebook. I still have the account of up there, which it shows all of the cards being posted with the crystals and shit for the past fucking 10 years ago. How is this person going to try to prove that they wrote that when I have over 10 years of posts made on Facebook? Like, come the fuck on. There's evidence that shows that these people didn't write that shit. Like, literally, this person is very naive to think that witchcraft is going to deter real evidence, like in a court of law. I think it's ridiculous. Let's get the likes up, you guys. And if you don't like the video, don't watch it. And this person wants you to give up so bad on your dream so that they can do what you're doing. They want you to give up so freaking bad. You're not giving up on yourself. I don't care what these people say. This person seriously wants you to get into a romantic love affair with somebody that will break your heart. And so this person could be like, hey, go out with my friend. Don't go out with anyone. This person is trying to set you up. See, your light irritates their demons. And they want to be seen as the light worker. They want to be seen as a chosen one. They want to be seen as the one that is favored. But no one is interested in this person's bullshit and what they have to say. People are not interested in what they have to say because they know that they're not chosen. They know that the information that they're getting is not legit. And people cannot stop you. They cannot stop me. They can't stop me from talking about my past at the Crystal Ray. I'm sorry, but I've been reading for people for a very fucking long time. And I started in 2012. So again, they can't stop me from talking about it. I can talk about whatever the fuck I want from my past. And I'm not saying no names of anybody. You know what I mean? So they can't block that. They can't stop that. It's a whimsical dream of theirs to be able to silence me so that they can take credit for my work. But again, in a legal situation, that's not going to go because there's too much evidence. I have actual receipts. And at any given time, somebody could literally give me a new freaking crystal and I could right on the spot, create a definition for it. Okay. So like literally there is that other person that's trying to do this. It's like you could literally create something the same or if not better right on the spot. And they don't realize that that is a talent that literally in a court of law, if they give you a new crystal and they give that other person, if they were to give that other person a new crystal and say to write a definition, and if they were to give me a crystal and say write a definition, the things that I would say would actually be correct about the crystal and it would match the other descriptions that I have created, right? Well, that person wouldn't be able to come up with shit on the spot. And so people that are using these ghost writers and stuff like that, that are not making these people show their faces and making these people actually write the shit right in front of them to make sure that it's coming from them. Those people that are part of those companies that want to mass produce things, they need to be real fucking careful, because they're going to get a copy. They're the ones that will get sued. It won't be who they paid as a ghostwriter that's copying other people's work and then putting it off like their own. It's not them that's going to get sued. It's the company that mass produces the writing that was copyrighted that will get sued. So again, those people need to wake the fuck up and smell the roses before something real bad happens. Like them getting taken to court and sued for copyright. And then they would have to sue the person that gave them the information. You know what I'm saying? You guys are dealing with some type of situation like that too. This was somebody that will smile in your face while stabbing a knife in your heart. The moment you turn around, here comes the knife. I don't care how much this person smiles. They're fake. They're also fishing through comments to see if people are believing you, if people are listening to you. They want people to turn away from you and move over to their side. Nobody wants to go to the dark side in this day and age. All right. 4, more protection. You are so freaking protected, you guys. It's not even funny. Like literally, these people are idiots. It's an idiot's idea to think that God's not going to. It's intellectual property. Somebody's trying to pass your intellectual property off as their own, not realizing that intellectual property, like all of those definitions of all those crystals that were written, I used my spiritual ability connecting with the Most High God to get that information. That information doesn't belong to me to allow anybody else to copyright it. It's intellectual property of God and the Holy Spirit. So again, this person thinks they're stealing from you, but they're not. They're stealing from God and the Holy Spirit. And you think that God and the Holy Spirit is going to allow this person to prosper? No, they're going to be found out to be the fools and the copycats and the impersonator and the imposter that they are. Nobody is ever going to look at this person the way that they look at you. It's crazy. They're going to have legal issues. If they continue down this path of trying to steal from you and pass your intellectual property off as their own, they're going to face legal issues. And whether that is you taking them to court or the person that they're giving this information to taking them to court, either way, they're going to have to face legal issues. Like seriously. I'm not for sure why anybody would think that they would get away with this. Like, how can you get, when somebody else has physical receipts, how are you going to get away with that? This person wants to steal your intellectual property. That's what they're here for. They want to steal your messages. They want to steal your downloads. They want to steal. And if you won't give them money, then they're going to steal. Point blank period. They want to steal. This person's already got bad karma that they have to atone for. Let's just say that. And they're going to run away like the little pussy bitch that they are, because that's what they are, is a coward and a copycat and a thief. And at the end of the day, there is no God, no demon, no deity, nothing that supports this dumb shit. Nothing in creation is going to support this person stealing intellectual property from God. Because no entity or even demon wants to come up against the Most High God or a chosen one. And you're going to find that out. Like, you're literally going to find that out. That this person, the moment that you come for them, that you're like, okay, let's go. I'm going to go talk to a lawyer. The moment that lawyer sends this person communication, they are going to try to skip state, run away too. They're going to try to run away. And they're not going to show up for the court date. This person just doesn't want you connecting with the boss daddy, and they don't want you mastering your own emotions. But you've already done that. You already are rich, literally. Even if you don't have a lot of extra money, it's because this person keeps stealing your intellectual property and passing it off like they created it, when they don't fucking know not a goddamn thing about crystals other than what you've written down. Or what I've written down, whatever this is about. Because it could be something completely different for you than what it is for me. You know what I mean? And I don't think that all these readings have to do with me, but I am pulling the energy. So if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. This person also abuses divination and they don't know what they're doing. This person has to go to other readers because they don't have any confidence in what they're doing and they don't have an authentic skill to be able to read the cards. Anybody can pull the cards, open a book, and read the definition. Anybody can do that. But not all people can pull cards and then read it without having to go look at the book and be able to actually get a message coming through. Not all people are gifted like that. This person is not getting the correct information. In fact, they're basically being gaslit into believing that they're going to be able to get one over on you guys, which is not true. 3. Love triangle. They think if they can get you to engage in some type of third-party situation by getting you to date somebody that they know, they think that they'll be able to trick you or steal from you. They're not stealing anything. You can't take spiritual abilities. You can't take credit from someone. You just can't. These things that this person's trying to steal, you just can't take. They're creeping, always watching around the corner, waiting on the internet for you to have a great fall. This person's got a bad reputation for being a thief. Four, they've got a very bad, so more protection coming in. They've got a bad reputation for being a thief. This is somebody that feeds off of you, steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates off of you, feeds off of you. And every time they try to copy your work and play it off like it's their own, it never comes out right. If this is somebody that's like trying to recreate messages or whatever, it always comes out fucked up and distorted. And that's on them for creating work that's not worth a shit because it's not authentic. You're dealing with a copycat. Yeah, you're about to hit the jackpot, and this person is going to see this, and they're going to try to rush in and destroy something. Like I was saying the other day, I was about to have a major breakthrough, and the moment that I was having a breakthrough, this person from my past came in, all of a sudden sending crazy fucking messages to my phone. They came in and they tried to destroy me with their demonic attachments. And then the next day after that, another person contacted me that came in and tried to destroy me with their demonic attachments, somebody else that I don't talk to. And I was like, oh, so all of you demons basically can sense me slipping out of your fingers and getting away from you. So now you want to come in and destroy everything. So I must be having a breakthrough. Yeah, you're the queen rising. You're stepping into your power. You're coming up in the spotlight. People are seeing you. You're being noticed for your work. You're ignoring purposeful triggers, as you should be. 6. This person wants you back so they can stab you in the back. They weren't able to fully betray you before, so they want you to come back so they can stab you in the back. This person wants you to pay for their bad habits. They want you to take on, like, and this is like, I've known people that have been crackheads before, and like they have tried to throw that energy on me and walk away with my good energy. And I was like, nah, I ain't helping you with shit. You need to be responsible for your own shit. This person spends all their money on substances. You're over here being unfazed, ignoring them as you should because they're annoying. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're over here reflecting as you should be on the situation so that you can heal whatever it was that drew this person in. This person is wasting their time, and they're wasting their time, and they're trying to waste your time. And they're also trying to screenshot you to get evidence and proof that their witchcraft is working or that it's not working. I feel like they're also looking you up, researching you, studying you, and trying to get info on you. And even if they come in and try to blackmail you, report them to the police. You cannot blackmail with somebody. And then again, there's nothing that you have done in your past that warrants this. Like, these people have tried to literally get background check done on you and all that crap. All right, I'm going to do one more with this. 2. They're trying to get photo proof, same thing as screenshot. They want photo proof. This person in a court of law needs evidence that I don't know what they're trying to get evidence of, but they are trying to get evidence in some type of way. Shame on them. They're hooked on your energy and they don't want to let it go. These people are going to be forced to in the upcoming days to let it go. They're definitely digging for dirt. And you're over here reflecting, doing the right thing, which is what you should be doing. And you're ignoring purposeful triggers. By you moving away from this person, you dodged a bullet, because they would just literally, just like that, how that friend kept contacting me. And every time she would contact me, my energy would be fucked up and I would get sick and stuff. Literally, you don't need people like that in your life. I would rather be completely alone and have no one than have somebody in my life that is on this type of time that's trying to bring me down because they're jealous of where I'm headed, that they can't go because they're too, dude, that person that contacted me made their fucking choice. They were given, literally, they were given the way out. The way out was the book, The Truth of God. I'm going to type it in the chat again, by Michael Stedman. They were given the way out. The way out was that book. The way out of the Matrix was that book. Okay. They were given the way out. They chose to go back to a false religion, go back to being an LDS person. And that's why they're in the position demonically possessed by 500 fucking demons and having false gods scream at them. They're in that position due to the fact that they were given the truth of God, literally, okay, to overcome that shit. And they chose to go back because their family pressured them. I don't need nobody that's weak as fuck like that. And they made their choice. I'm a left-hand path person. I believe that we are all gods, and that the Most High God is our higher self. That's what I believe in. Do this one or Spirit Junkie. I guess we are going to do this one. So let's see what comes out with this deck before we go. Or do I want to use this deck? I think I want to use the Spirit Junkie deck. I haven't used that one in a long time. Yeah, you're a blessing. I think that's kind of why I took that deck out, because you're a blessing to other people. You don't bring people's energy down. You guys lift other people up. There's a saying that's in the Bible that says 2 people are better than 1, because if one falls down, the other one will be there to lift the other one up, right? Which is absolutely true. 2. So this will give you some encouragement when dealing with these type of people so that you can know what to do. And I suggest that everybody gets the book, The Truth of God by Michael Stedman. If you want to literally gain superpowers and move into the next phase of your existence and have an ascension and be connected to your God self, that is the book that you need. It's got multiple techniques in it that will raise your consciousness out of your ego. And that's why I say I don't have any grace or mercy for that friend of mine, even though I care about that person, because they were given the truth. They were given the truth and they chose to go back to a lie because their family was a part of it. And that's weak as fuck. If their family can't love them, with them being a different religion, then their family should not even talk to them. I see grace and possibility in all of life's challenges. Today, I consciously choose to think loving thoughts, take compassionate actions, and bring forth peaceful energy. 2 again. I honor self-worth by asking for what I want. My productivity stems from inspiration. When I focus on what brings me joy, my tasks become effortless actions. Let's get the likes up, you guys. We got 9 people watching and 6 likes on the videos. So that's 3 people that don't like it already. Let's get the likes up, you guys. 1 card. Guidance is available to me now. I know that angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are always at hand. I do not walk alone. Again, we walk by faith, not by sight, but you're not alone. Like literally, you guys are not alone. And you're so loved. If you could see yourself through the eyes of God, that's why getting the book, The Truth of God by Michael Stedman, is so important, because it raises you into that God consciousness. And you begin to then see out through your eyes, through the eyes of God, the way that God sees things, not the way that your human self sees things. And that way you're able to change your perspective and transmute your energy. Plus, it's got the mind technique in it, which basically gives you the ability to control your brain, so that your brain is not holding on to all these beliefs that don't serve you, so that when you something does come up, you can take responsibility for it, question that belief, and then get rid of it. And it's got the joy versus anger technique, which gives you the ability to connect with your own intuition and to ask yes and no questions and get an immediate answer back. The difficult relationships in my life are the perfect mirror for me to look more closely at my own behavior. It says, I am ready to go big, rise up, and step into my power. Yes. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Don't be afraid. Fear will take you out of the energy of self-empowerment. 1. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. You guys are abundant beings. All right, let's get the likes up, you guys. We got 8 people watching and 7 likes. One again. My high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. 1 again. I welcome healthy, loving relationships. 6. Taking care of myself is a radical act of self-love. I like that. It says, all that I need is coming to me in ways that I could have never imagined. My greatest experience of freedom comes from when I let go of what others think of me. Isn't that the truth? Let's get those likes up, you guys. I am a light worker in disguise. I don't have to talk about it. I can just be it. Yeah, literally, you're not in disguise. You're a light worker that is being, you're showing that you're a light worker. Spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. Compassion is my compass. I'm willing to hold space for the experience of others. 1 again. There's only a spot for 1 more. My kindness is a gift that I bestow upon this world. Isn't that the truth? Like, people think that kindness is a weakness, and it's really not. It's actually a gift. And without it, people would be miserable as all hell. So thank you guys for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you guys for being here with me today. I enjoyed doing this reading. I'm glad that I was able to expose this friend. I hope that you figure out who they are and avoid them. And just know that if they are around your energy, they're siphoning it. So just cut them off and don't give them access to you anymore. Make it so that they are like not always seeing your posts and stuff like that, because the more that they see your presence online, the more jealous they're going to get and the more envious they will become. All right, you guys, let's get the likes up. I would greatly appreciate that. If you could do that for the future people that watch this video, please get the likes up. Okay. We need to get at least 30 likes on the video for it to be monetized. So let's do that. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, peace be with you. Share this message with others if you feel like it would resonate, okay? All right, you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye. God bless you.